My name is Claes. I launched the agency Machine with Jasmin Wijnands this summer, where we focus on fashion, sustainability and technology. So I'm very honored to be here today with Lena Sophie Ro, who is representing Zalando. I do think that Zalando needs no introduction. We have all seen the evolution from a fashion tech startup in 2008 until one of the leading European platforms they are today. So, Lena Sophie, you are already with Zalando for 9 years now as the director of designer. Maybe to kickstart the conversation, you can explain a little bit more about your role here.
Yes, yeah. So first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. It's actually my first time in Antwerp, so I'm really excited to be here, and thanks for having me. So about my role, I am essentially responsible for the full category that is called the designer proposition at Zalando. It is the home for contemporary and luxury brands on Zalando, and I'm responsible for the long-term planning, the assortment strategy, the expansion of locally relevant and global designer brands, evolving the content strategy, the marketing strategy, and also making sure that we are touching upon the ever-evolving demand and desires and changing behavior of customers online. So also the digital experience plays a big role in my responsibility.
Okay, sounds interesting. Today we would like to talk about customer behavior, because I think the last years customer behavior and especially also expectations has shifted a lot. Earlier on, the focus has always been on safe, quick, easy checkout, but the expectations become higher and higher. So where do you see this heading?
Yeah, so I think this is spot on. So when Zalando started 15 years ago, essentially the first wave of e-commerce started, and it was all about, as you said, a safe transaction, a smooth transaction, convenience, so good delivery speed, but not much more. So now all of these factors are just essentials when it comes to the consumer and their expectations how to shop online. So now with the next generation of digital consumers, it's really about, it's about inspiration, it's about engagement, it's about making sure the customer has let's say, a relationship with you. So they want to be inspired. They want everything at their fingertips, so they want it personalized. So the bar of meeting the expectations and the needs of the customers, in particular the digital natives generation, has completely changed and really lift the bar to deliver a so-called second wave of e-commerce.
As we said, you're director of designer. I think a lot of people might be even surprised that the focus on designer has become so important, because I think Zalando has not been known necessarily for the designer offering. So why has it become so important for Zalando today, and maybe what can we learn from it also in general?
Yes. So I think for us, when we look at the consumer landscape in Europe and also who we are catering to, we see a huge interest in the consumer base within Gen Z. So it's really the younger generations that come to us, that love shopping with us, but in particular within the luxury landscape, they have changed their behavior. They shop from low to high price points across different categories. They tap into sportswear, into streetwear, into luxury goods. So we are, I guess, a good destination for these customers, because you have a one-stop destination with Zalando to cater to all the needs. And I think, looking at also the forecasts, by 2030, we know that of all luxury consumption, around 80% will be consumers in their 40s or even younger. So it's really about this next generation of luxury customers, in particular aspirational customers that mix and match their wardrobe, that don't buy full luxury head to toe, but they tap into luxury for their special occasions, for these investment pieces. And that's where we see a huge demand on Zalando, where we see a huge appetite of our customers when it comes to brand searches, when it comes to the actual performance of the category. So that's why we see there's a huge opportunity for us to really cater to that sort of next generation of aspirational customers. So that's sort of where we stand.
And as I mentioned also, the next generation is very digital savvy, so they also have technological expectations. Zalando has always been already investing and implementing a lot of technology. As I said, quick, safe and easy checkout. Of course, the right technology takes care of that. But you've also been implementing and testing new technologies. For example, I'm very excited about the virtual fitting room, where you can have your 3D personalized avatar testing different designer brands. The fashion assistant powered with ChatGPT, so artificial intelligence is used to respond to customers, is another example. But I would like to dive a little bit deeper, maybe also in stories by Zalando, which is also a new innovation you recently launched.
Yes. So I think it's fair to say that at Zalando we constantly strive for innovation, in particular also technological innovation, to always cater towards, but also capture not only the zeitgeist, but also the trends, the movement, the different needs of our customers better. And I mean, some of them you mentioned already, and another one is really working on capturing the needs and the desire of our next generation of customers for inspiration and engagement and engaging content. So Stories by Zalando is something that we've built with our joint venture with Highsnobiety. So we've acquired Highsnobiety last year, and it's been a really, really exciting ride since then. And we've launched Stories by Zalando in a joint collaboration with them, where we are driving new content formats, engaging storytelling, really talking about what's hot, what's coming, what's culturally relevant. So really about the trends, the themes, and the culturally relevant topics that our customers are interested in within the fashion world. And of course, we talk about the latest product and the hottest product to have in a much more engaging storytelling video format that is closer linked to social media aspects, where these consumers are essentially living a large part of their lives in already. Yeah.
Yeah, always exciting to see these new projects come to life. What are the future plans? What's coming next?
Oh well, a lot. I think, where we really want to double down is driving sort of the digital landscape and our platform from just a transactional-based into an inspiration and engagement-based platform, so that we are building relationships with our customers, that we are engaging beyond just the purchase of a product, that we give the customer a reason to come back, to check out what's new, check out what we're doing on Stories, check out what we're doing with collaborations with brand partners. We work on a lot of more meaningful collaborations, because this consumer segment is also very value-driven. They focus a lot more on sustainability. They focus a lot more on diversity and inclusion. So really looking at who are brands that want to partner with us to build meaningful collaborations and capsule collections to cater also to these changing demands and this value. So that's one. I think the second one is that we're ever evolving. We're a very large platform, but we are focusing on becoming more relevant locally, while still catering to the global demands that we see in terms of fashion trends and fashion appetite. So how do we make sure that in 25 markets for 50 million customers, can we be locally relevant in each of these very individual markets, and at the same time have the global, the trends, the global brands covered. So that is the ever-evolving focus of global, but also localization. And then I think the last one, a part of course, the continuous technological innovations that we strive for, is really the building the credibility and the elevation of Zalando beyond a mass market, very large, successful platform into also a let's say, multi-category, multi-proposition destination where a customer can shop from low to high. So also designer goods to have, the possibility to go into, which we've recently launched, the new designer experience, where customers have a completely new and different and elevated look and feel, where they can shop luxury goods, designer goods, contemporary goods, as in a luxury boutique, if you will, while at the same time, within the same destination, they can shop their sports gear, their streetwear, their kids' goods. So to make sure that we are the, let's say, digital department store for all your needs.
Thank you. I see our time is almost finished, but I know Anne-Sophie and also some members of the Zalando team are here today and very happy to continue this conversation also off stage. I hope you enjoyed some of the insights that we have been sharing here on consumer behavior, where we are heading, that it's always smart to keep implementing and testing different technologies, but also keep on learning on this shift from transaction to engagement we see here today. So thank you for your attention. My name is Claes. I hope to see you later again.
Thank you very much.